Hello, welcome to BUTLERS podcast.
Nice and upbeat, cheery.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was a good entrance.
Even though the weather's turned and it's raining. We've had the massive heat wave, which was like suddenly everyone's drinking rosé out of nowhere.
My brother, who lives in Spain near sort of Malaga area, he's saying that people aren't going out over there because it's too hot.
Yeah, my dad in Portugal as well. He's had to buy a new thermometer for the swimming pool because theirs broke because it's so hot in the pool.
Nuts.
Yeah, like getting in a bath.
The garden's still super dry though, isn't it? I do not understand how that works.
Well, probably because the neighbours' trees shade everything. Although they have cut loads of it down.
But anyway, how's your energy here? Because do you want to report in on your latest little escapade that you did this afternoon?
No, I mean, it's just, the idea was we were going to update on May, but yes, today I managed to fall down the stairs at home on my own. I'm like, it's so annoying and it's so painful, and I'm trying not to swear now, but basically I just slipped off a step and missed the stairs and then landed on my coccyx.
On your what?
Yeah, My tailbone, bang on the tailbone, and it feels like it's shunted everything up. And it really
hurts. Is this the language we like to see?
Really hurts.
So
then I was just carrying a bottle of water, which I ended up wearing. And then Bubbles the dog came to help me.
Good girl.
Yeah, but I just lay on the stairs just crying. She's not Dad's girl. So I just lay on the stairs crying, like, how is this possible?
And this was too early for you to have had a little mezcal in the afternoon.
Yeah, nothing consumed. No fun stuff.
And this, I think we touched on it last month, you got a bit of the old endometriosis on the go as well, haven't you?
Just a little bit.
The shunt that you report in probably hasn't helped.
It's shaken up my insides. Yeah, so in May, so basically sort of update on May and our lives. We've had some good news, some bad news, some difficult things, as always. We were doing our 100 miles in May walking challenge to raise money for Wasted Animal Rescue, where I'm an ambassador. But at the same time, I had a massive flare-up of my endometriosis, which has been grim. So I've been in and out of hospital quite a lot, and also discovered that I'm severely anemic, which I don't quite know what it means, but the doctors phoned me in the evening to say, can I breathe properly and is my heart working okay?
We always thought you were of the night, so, you know...
Yeah, I know, taking goth to another level.
Pallor, and you like to snore a lot, so we know when you're breathing and not breathing.
Yeah, well, apparently it's the anemia.
Okay.
So, and I don't sleep, so I have massive insomnia, all of these things. So I don't know, actually, I'm just blaming anemia for everything now. Well, so I'm mainly tired, but then I get up 10 times in the night, so...
And the endo is become on the TV a lot more, isn't it? There's a documentary that came out last week.
Yes.
About it. It's getting more chat. I think there's finally more investigation in it. I was saying to someone in the shop the other day that if you can't go to something that we've planned, and people just think you're messing around and you can't be bothered, but sometimes you're in a load of pain where you can't get out of the house, aren't you?
Yeah.
And because it's hidden, people don't understand.
I think that's the thing is, I mean, I don't moan about it day to day, but it's living with chronic pain condition, and it's been like that pretty much most of my life. And it doesn't get much easier. And then when things flare up, it goes massively, massively wrong. The pain is just unbelievable. And now I'm waiting to see whether I need another operation, but I really don't want to do that. So have done some other things to try and mitigate that.
Not hardcore drugs.
Well, no.
No.
I might try that next.
But you can't cure it, can you? You've got to live with it somehow and work out how best to do that. Maybe one day.
Hardcore drugs.
Find a way. Topped up with mezcal.
On the good side, with our family news, my mum got the all clear from cancer.
Should have maybe led with that one.
That was amazing. It still doesn't seem quite real.
No.
Having lost my brother at Christmas to cancer, it's just been like a roller coaster. And my mum completed 5 rounds of chemo and couldn't get through the 6th round. But she said that her body was basically, she just couldn't cope with any more. She was very, very poorly and just said enough's enough. And we were kind of expecting things to not turn out well. But she's done so well. I mean, she's doing exercise, she's eating all the right things. And now it's like, this is the year of saying yes to things for her.
She's on a mission, isn't she? She's
she's got some hair growing back.
Whoever does all the natural food type stuff in her area must be having a bumper till. So she's buying all sorts of shizzle.
Well, she's going nettle picking apparently this weekend. So she's buying mesh
made me some soup
to pick up nettles. So this isn't going to go well. And I said just lay off the mushrooms for the time being.
It's funny as well. Well, it's not funny, but it is funny really, because she's so much chipper now, isn't she, with the news? And I think that when each person is an individual and treated in an individual way, and we would respect that. But when your mum got the cancer and they said that they could tackle this with some chemo, or there's a chance of a success rate, everyone I think in the family is like, why wouldn't you do it? Let's go for it. Let's do it. And then when she stopped because her body couldn't take it anymore, you're tempted to sort of, speaking for myself, think, well, just do the final one, just get that done because it's going to make you better. But she really was not broken. Well enough, was she? And she couldn't have the chemo.
She was consistently not able to have it because her white blood cell count was so low that she couldn't have it. So her body was definitely saying enough's enough, I think. I mean, she'd lost all of her hair. She has pain everywhere. She's still on high-dose painkiller patches, so she's loving the morphine.
But she's you can just see in her face and her demeanour, she's so much lighter of foot, isn't she? And she's still sort of poorly, isn't she, with the pain, but not with cancer. And I think her new crew cut suits her, because God knows what she did with her hair before that. But
I don't know.
She cut it herself with her eyes shut.
And the wigs that she bought were just a no for all of them. I mean, I don't know why she got them. Why would you spend £10 on a wig and think you can leave the house in it?
I presume she wanted to look like Donald Trump, because that's just sort of what it looked. She was vibing.
Or like a sort of red Mohican.
But it's and we've had a chance to do it in the sun with some family stuff, haven't we? Family sort of lunchy stuff, and that's good for your mum to get out and about and be able to socialise again. It's really cool. It's really
on the flip side, your mum is very poorly, so that's a difficult thing to tackle at the moment. She's in a care home and she's facing Parkinson's.
Yes, so if anyone has connections or skill sets in the continuing health care world, where we are eligible, I think, to have some of Mum's care home stuff paid for by NHS, but it's a labyrinth to work out how to get that. So we're currently trying to pursue that to make Mum's life a bit more comfortable. But if you have a skill set in that department, then please do give me a shout, because that would be very helpful. But
yes,
she's comfortable, and she's this is life, isn't it? It's
difficult. We didn't have experience of Parkinson's up until this point, and it's horrendous.
Yeah, I think I might switch into some of this fundraising stuff for education on Parkinson's, because it's you degenerate really rapidly. Some people do anyway, and Mum does, and it's quite hard to watch. But talking of, I just want to throw it out there with your charity stuff, because the Race Did fundraiser was really good, wasn't it? Special shout out to Bob Ahern and Melanie.
Yeah, who always sponsor us and support us.
And they're fantastic. They turn up, and they're just great people, and we've known them for such a long time. We raised some good money through that in the walk for them, didn't we? And in next week, starting from June the 7th, it's the UK Volunteer Week. So there'll be a lot of stuff out there encouraging people to whatever you like doing, just go along somewhere and say, how can I help, and volunteer. And the rewards are amazing. And this country, although it seems like it's limping along sometimes, it couldn't operate without the support of and the structure of all the volunteers that help out across the UK in various ways, and I think we have found that it's very rich and rewarding process, and you meet some cool people, don't you?
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to do, and everyone should do it, especially if you've got time on your hands.
Yeah. Another cool thing in May was we hosted a Etna and Sardinian wine tasting at quite a high end. Really excellent group of people. It was really good fun, and it was hosted by Michael Pauley, a friend of ours who's a master of wine, and he knows everything about everything, literally, which would be annoying, but he makes me laugh, so that's all fine. But the wine showed really well, and they will be available in the shop. When are they coming
Tomorrow.
in? Yeah, next week. When this podcast goes out, they'll be in the shop, won't they?
Yes, they will.
So that was a success, I would say.
Yeah, so May has been a pretty interesting month, up and down.
Yeah.
So what but generally, June, business is tough. Let's put it out there that we're having, everything is quite difficult at the moment, and we are having a massive things are quite stressful. Hospitality is a very worrying place to be at the moment.
Yes.
So we're struggling with that a little bit, but doing our best to keep going and keep the business where it is, and keep our social media going and everything. So that's all exciting. And we've had one of our posts on social media go viral as well. I don't quite know what it means.
No, nor do I. And it hasn't fattened the till at all, has it? But it should do.
Well,
but
maybe.
It's gone viral on Instagram
and YouTube.
A few hundred
and it's
thousand
about we've got
views.
over 260 something thousand views on Instagram, and it's a bottle of wine that Henry had kept for 80 years. It wasn't stored properly. It was in this weird kind of tree branch vine, I guess.
Yeah, and I didn't keep it for 80 years, but it was made 80 years ago.
Yeah, you're not 80 yet.
And it was my dad's birth year.
So we decided to open it
this year.
Yeah, so we thought it's a good time to open it and just see what it was like. Obviously, it was undrinkable. It had been sitting in the window for some years.
Yeah, and it was a bit of fun, isn't it? There's
it's really interesting. All of this stuff is interesting to try. So we've been doing lots of videos on older wines from Henry's stash. So they're really interesting, and we have all the videos on YouTube as well. So it's well worth checking out.
Yeah.
So let's look to June. So we've got quite a lot of events and things coming up in June.
Yes, we've got the Earth Matters event where we collaborate with Tom Rainsford, who's got an art gallery called Framed and Fermented in Kemp Town in the Mews. And we've done an event together. When did we do that? A couple of months ago. And it was really cool. He presents some art, and we match a wine to that piece of art. And it's the start of a conversation, and we rinse and repeat. I think we're doing 6 wines, are we? Nice wines, really good wines.
Yeah, the fine wines.
And they've got, so it's everything about how we're linked to the earth, and the earth affects everything. Earth as in Mother Nature. So, and with the winemaking and the vineyards, it all sort of ties in really nicely. And his dad's an artist who's flown over from Ireland, isn't he, to show his work. There's going to be a horticulturalist with sort of...
They're dressing the
room with
plants.
Yes, flora.
There's a jazz band. I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, it sounds like chaos.
It sounds like chaos to me as well. But
it'll be fun.
In a good way, yeah.
There's alcohol involved, so it will be fun.
Yeah, and it's Saturday, June the 13th between 4 and 6 p.m. So we can be your fluffers before you go out and have a good time, or go out dancing, or go out eating. But it's I'm looking forward to that. I hope it'll be as good as the last one. And that was a nice crowd of people last time as well.
Yes, it's a really nice venue as well.
Yeah, and Tom's really good. It's nice to support.
Yeah, and new people to meet. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting people mingling with all the artists.
The World Cup is starting, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just put
support
that on hold
Brazil
and see how we do in the first bit.
Portugal.
Yeah, maybe. We're not going to do
it's
any
not going to be
special
England, is
promotions, are we? Because nobody ever listens. It'll be a quiet month for us because people are distracted.
Yeah, and maybe come buy some beer.
Stella in your vests.
Yeah. We have also got English Wine Week in June. So that runs from the 20th to the 28th of June. and that is a national campaign which is organised by Wine GB and celebrates UK local vineyards, tours, tastings, restaurant pairings, etc., where the idea is to highlight English producers.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of English wines in stock and at our disposal because we're surrounded by vineyards in the southeast. So we can kind of get our hands on everything, and there's lots of wines that we supply to restaurants as well. So we will be doing some specials. We will be doing some wine of the week offers and such like. So keep an eye out for those.
Including one linked with Bite Sussex with the Oyster Week, or is that later?
That is in June.
Yeah, which is Court Garden, isn't it?
Yes, we are highlighting Court Garden. So we're doing an offer with a bottle of Court Garden and a bag of oyster and vinegar crisps.
Get in.
It's the only time we're ever going to sell crisps. I'm just going to say that now.
We don't have them because
we're not a snack shop.
We'll eat them.
Yes, and we're not a snack shop.
And we used to sell lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different English sparkling wines, particularly, and we've chosen to reduce that range because you don't sell enough of any one thing. It gets a bit diluted and a bit you get distracted, and so we've just focused on ones where we get on well with the people, and we rotate them, don't we?
Yeah.
And we can't afford to stock everything.
So I said before this,
have more success that way.
And I said before this, let's pick 2 producers each that we would really rate.
Yeah.
So mine would be Breaky Bottom.
Yeah.
Who we've worked with since they started. Actually, most of these producers we've done that with. They're based in Rodmell near Lewes. Peter Hall was the winemaker who sadly passed away last year and was a very, very good friend of ours and a lovely man. Difficult and stubborn, but very lovely and an excellent winemaker.
Yeah.
And he ages his wines for a lot longer than lots of other producers. So, you know, the current vintages are sort of what are we on now? Probably 2018s, 2019s.
I think so, yeah.
But they're excellent. And he also uses the Seyval Blanc grape, not just the Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier blends, which many others do, which are the champagne varieties.
Yeah.
They're excellent wines. And yeah, he really is a tiny producer.
And they're still going strong.
Yeah, Louisa, who's running it now, is excellent as well. Yeah, and she's really great to work with.
Just before I say one of mine, I just noticed that we've got 3 mischievous foxes digging holes and burying their jam sandwiches.
The fox cubs are out.
I wonder how they got the jam sandwiches. I'm going to say first Ridgeview, because it's one that you might... there's lots of distractions with new producers opening up all the time, and Ridgeview have been around for ages, and it's easy to forget those of us who have been around for ages, and they've had tough times with changes in their business, haven't they, last year? And they're lovely people, and I think they do it well. They're consistent, and they taste good, and the people are nice. So I like the Cavendish, which is a little bit richer. And
the Cavendish wine is only available in Independence as well. It's worth seeking out.
Yeah, it's good.
My other choice would be Sugru. Sugru South Downs are friends of ours as well, Dermot and Anna. And Dermot we've known for many years, who's worked at different English wineries. And we would say, and I think lots of people would agree, that he's definitely one of the best winemakers in the UK, has been for a while.
Yeah, hopefully he's not listening, because his head will increase in size.
I don't think he'll be listening. But we met Anna for a couple of drinks in the pub a few weeks ago, which was nice as well.
That's good.
So we should catch up with them again. But the Trouble with Dreams would be my wine of choice from him, which is their champagne blend. It's a brilliant wine. I think we're on 2019 or 2020 at the moment.
Yeah. And
the fruit from that comes from a really small plot where he was growing vines to make wine with the monks. It's something to do with the monks.
Yes. Well, Mount Harry.
Yeah.
Or was that the other one, the Storrington one? Doesn't matter.
Maybe Storrington.
Detail, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, it's local.
Yeah. And
they're excellent.
Hopefully his Bonkers Chardonnay will be on the wine list at the new opening of the Set restaurant.
It is on the wine list.
Few weeks.
Yes.
Which is exciting news with Dan and Georgia and Marcin. They're really good people. and who else did I meet in there who was really nice?
So this is more relevant to people in Brighton, but also well worth travelling to Brighton for.
I think so, because they've got a really nice eclectic list, and they're going to find their feet this month, aren't they?
Yeah,
so
you could do some English wine tours and then go for dinner there.
Yeah. So my final recommendation would be Hattingley, the English Gent, which is from Hampshire, so is sometimes tricky for us to sell wines that aren't from Sussex, because people want the wines that are closest to where they live. But it's delicious, and it's super well priced, isn't it? Mid-20s, I think.
Yeah.
Made properly by our, now being made by our friend Rob.
Yeah, which is a great connection for us, because we've known Rob for years, and he's brilliant.
He's superb, and he has such a, you wouldn't know when you chat to him, but he's really knowledgeable, and he's really enthusiastic, and has pointed us in the direction of many Burgundies and Beaujolais and just nice wines in the past, hasn't he? And it looks cool. It's got a funky man with big hair with butterflies in his hair, and it's made not from champagne grape varieties, but from Pinot Gris and Bacchus, but made like a proper fizz, not made like a Prosecco. And I think it's super tasty. I can't stand Bacchus, but you can't really taste it in there. So, but
it makes it light and fruity and easy drinking.
Fruity and crisp and not acidic. Very easy to drink. I like it. And
it turns out Dermot planted the vines for The Trouble with Dreams originally for the monastic order of Catholic priests at Storrington Priory.
There we go, Stozza.
So, moving on from English Wine Week, we also have Father's Day on Sunday the 21st of June. So Father's Day is obviously a day when people like to say thank you or to highlight their dads or any father figures in their lives. So it can be a tricky day for some, and also can be a lovely day.
It's a funny one, isn't it? I don't think in our family, we really bothered about it that much, really.
I think maybe it becomes more relevant to people when their dads aren't here as well. You know, that it's quite difficult. And but lots of people have other men in their lives who are a sort of father figure. So if there's someone like that, it's a nice day, isn't it, to say thank you, or to treat someone nicely who's doing nice things for you.
Yeah, your dad's still around, isn't he? So we can celebrate him. I reckon we could.
Yeah, and I mean, he likes drinking everything.
Yeah, and he likes us probably talking about him.
I don't think he listens either. I don't know who listens.
Don't hear it.
My aunt Janet does. She does in Portugal.
Oh, so she can
tell him. Yeah. Oh, did
Dad.
You hear? Yeah. So love you, Jan. Father's Day, we'll put a blog post out. We've got some wines to highlight for this. I think I tend to pick the things that Dad likes. My dad.
So the Chablis.
So we got Chablis. We did put an English sparkling because I thought the English Gent is a great name and bottle for any father figure.
Yeah.
Generally for a nice man.
Yeah, it's got a cool man on the label.
Yeah. Yeah, so that Chablis would be a great gift.
What was you thinking with the Chablis?
My dad loves Chablis.
Okay.
And I think, I don't know, there seems to be a generation of people who Chablis is their go-to.
Yeah,
and for the summer, you know, if you're having seafood or some oysters or anything really, I mean, Chablis you can drink anytime.
Always made from Chardonnay, always nice and clean, not too heavy, often around 12.5%, mostly unoaked, and really food friendly. They sometimes have a sort of savoury, cheesy thing going on with citrus fruits. I love them. They're all types of Chablis I really love. And you've also recommended a red called Lorenz Family Wines, Howard John Red Blend.
I thought, because I thought if someone called Howard or someone's called John.
Both are in your family.
Yeah, so my Auntie Janet's husband, my uncle is Howard, and my dad's called John.
This is skillful matching.
But what a cool thing if your name was Howard or John. I mean, if your name's Howard John, then it's absolutely a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Or John Howard could work.
Nice.
It has got a nice kind of silhouette of a bloke on the label as well.
Yeah, he looks a bit dodge, I think. But then
don't say that. I think it's one of the family.
It may be. They're like a retro thing, but I like it. And they're silky smooth, elegant, sort of a blend from South Africa. But also, you recommended the Lago Alva from Portugal, which we tried.
Because my dad lives in Portugal.
You should have a picture on the blog of your dad. Actually, you should, shouldn't you?
Well, there we go. See, it's nice.
When he was in his racing cars.
Oh.
And that's delicious. We drank that at the weekend, and blind. You served it up blind, didn't you?
Yes.
And we all really liked it and didn't know what it was. Or did I name that one?
No, you didn't name that one.
I think I might have done.
No, you didn't. Oh,
Really?
You just went, that's a Portuguese blend of Touriga Nacional, did you? No.
I might have done. I'm quite good at that sort of thing.
But I think Portuguese wines we always rate. We specialise in them and they offer excellent value for money. So Father's Day or not, definitely worth investigating. But the Lago Alva is one that we loved years ago. We used to sell loads of it. And then I guess because our range has expanded quite quickly, or we get lots of different Portuguese come and go, and then it's got a little bit missed.
Yeah, it's much
That's
better.
why,
It's
yeah.
much
So then we sort of
better
opened
now
it.
than
And
what used to be before.
And everyone thought it was excellent. And that's, what, 15 quid? Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's a nice wine.
Then you put blank bottle Pierre Lacroix. I'm guessing this is because you've got an Uncle Peter, or Peter is a man's name.
Peter is the name of the winemaker. So it's from Blank Bottle Winery, who's just a producer that I absolutely love. And recently we've had a gap where we haven't been able to get their wines, but we have got some of the Pierre Lacroix. And it's a Bordeaux blend from South Africa.
Big, rich company.
Really big, yeah. So if your dad or whoever you're buying for likes that style, if you've got a barbecue on the go, if you're having steak, those kind of things, I think it's a winner.
So they let them sit down, relax, get them topped up with a big glass of Pierre Lacroix.
Yeah, and then you won't see them again.
No.
You'll be asleep within half an hour.
And then, obvious, I guess, but a whiskey.
Yeah.
It is a very tasty whiskey, and it's vaguely affordable for a spirit.
Is it 40 quid or something?
Yeah, Holy Smoke blended malt. Very drinkable.
We've got quite a lot of whiskies.
Very tasty.
I went with that one because it is affordable and you don't have to spend, 100 quid to get a decent whiskey.
Yeah.
We have got those as well if you want to spend 100 quid. So tap us up.
Is that a phrase? Is that a young person phrase? Do you, and the blog post, there's going to be a blog post, is there? Or
Yeah, blog post I haven't released yet, but we'll bring that out with the normal mail out before Father's Day.
So that's good.
Yeah, so it's another thing to celebrate, isn't it? I think when things are tough, I was thinking about this, business is tough, life is quite difficult, not just for us, but everyone. You have ups and downs. And I think with the summer and the nice weather, it does make people want to go out more and get together and kind of socialise or pop out to the pub, walk to the park. It's nice to see people. So I think any opportunity you've got to make an occasion or create memories together, just do it.
Yeah, and I think you've benefited from that. You were saying when you've been out walking for the challenge, you've been forcing yourself to get out, or making sure you get out every single day.
Yeah, well, I've had to for that, but I will miss it, so I'm going to make sure that I continue to get out because it's definitely good for my mental health and physically as well, although now I've broken my coccyx.
Oh, May, I became a great uncle.
Yeah.
And what's a great cousin, a second cousin.
You're just saying you're great.
Yes. But both children were born on the same day.
No, they weren't. They were a day apart.
They were within 24 hours, so that's the same bloody day. And what's going to be a good event, I think, my brother's coming over in June, and we're going to take Mum out, whatever the weather, but she's only got a silly wheelchair, which has got tiny wheels on, like skateboard.
You're going to get her on a mountain bike.
And she can't be strapped in on that.
Get her a sidecar is what you need.
Helmet. She's going to need a helmet. Last time my brother took her out, he nearly lost her out the front about 5 times because the pavements aren't so good. And she reports that she was car sick.
Without being in a car.
That should be a documentary, I think. That'll be funny.
Well, we'll document it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's probably enough. Enough
we?
Rabbiting on.
Yeah.
So if anyone's still listening, thanks for that.
Yeah, that's sort of like therapy for us.
And then by the time we're back in July, it's going to be summer holidays. And we're meant to be going away for 4 days. So our annual holiday is 4 days a year, 4 nights away. And we're going to Morecambe Lake. So if anyone's got any tips for that, it's somewhere near Bridport. I only like to go within 3 hours of my home. So we tend to go around Lyme Regis because I like the coast and the Jurassic coast. And we do love it. We've had some really lovely times, haven't we?
I love it. I really love it. And if you could go there and come back and sleep in your own bed each day, you would do that.
I mean, it could work. I miss the animals. I miss the cats and the foxes.
We did good walking, didn't we? And some nice meals indoor and
yeah,
out.
well, we can report back. Maybe we should record the next one while we're away.
Had some nice little cocktails on the walk, didn't we, last time?
Yeah, because someone packed properly.
Yeah, well played.
Okay. Right, have a good June.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.